Hello, everybody, and welcome back to... It's not Frozen Frontier. What is this campaign? Akuban Nights. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so good with names. Everyone is gathering around the sewers, getting ready to go down, when Budarios gives a thrilling speech.
Can't. I'm sorry, but we need to find another way. We can't just run away and abandon everything we were standing for and living for. I know these are tough times we are facing, but I'm willing to swallow my pride and make sure that we have a successor and that Akuba is ready for the dark times ahead. This civil war will only cost too much lives. And if another family should rule, then so shall it be. But we must make sure that the throne has someone worthy sitting on it. We clearly have choices to make, to whom to talk. But if we want to get out of here, out of the reach of the Shazaran family, we might try the Gilderin and the Stone Songs. We can offer them our support, the support of the true ruling family of Akuba that has accepted the situation that we are stepping down, but hasn't accepted that we have a civil war and they are fighting. And that if we could choose, we would choose another noble family that will rule as long as we have in the future. And sure, we are of some value. And maybe we can get a position in their noble circle after all this fighting is done. I can't just abandon everything.
Maya's busy leaving great in the background, by the way.
You think Father would wanted us to ignore our... Help me, Sarah. What would Father say?
Father would say that there are times when you don't know whether you make the right decision or not. But, that's a part of ruling. There's no guidebook or anything. You only know that you're good at it if you are successful, and there's no way to know beforehand. But we need to be alive to make these decisions. There are so few of us. Like, we're pretty much all that is left.
Yep.
Indeed.
All the other families, they have other members, they have cousins and other people doing politics in other cities, but there's only us. There's no other family. It's just us. If we stay and we die, then there is nobody who carries that thought that you have in your head onto the people and to, the people you want to protect.
In order to make bargains with people, we need a power base. We don't have a power base. Let's go and get a power base before we think about all of this, because at the moment we'll just be captured and used as pawns. I don't want to be a pawn. I'm fed up with being a pawn. And I'm just going to jump into the sewer. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, no.
He wants us to know what Father would say. We know what Father would say. He left us a message, a task. He wants us to lead Akuba. He wants us to defend Akuba. Akuba is at risk of war against the entire world, and the other families have taken it upon themselves to break war amongst themselves. We must work to stop this, and we must do it alive.
But the only thing we're doing right now is running away. while others shed their blood on the streets of Talushar.
I'm waiting!
Brother, you know that sometimes running away is the only thing that keeps you alive. And sometimes you run away and you come back stronger than you've ever been, with more experiences, with more knowledge than ever before. You should know that. You came back. You came back when we needed you, and we will come back for Akuba because it needs us, but we gotta go first.
I raise my head and look Sarah in the eye. It's true. But still, the man that has left Akuba is not the same man that has returned. And sometimes I regret my decision. I have missed so many years.
And I've missed you for all these years, you know, but I was there. And just as you trusted me with staying behind and taking care of things, you have to trust people here that they'll figure it out for the time being. That this is just, you know, a moment of chaos that will just pass by. And that there are good people here, you know. People, you know, you said people worth voting for, people who can govern places. If you believe in these people, then this is going to be okay.
Come on, bud. We can't rule Akuba from a battlefield.
At
This
least,
is oozing between my toes. Hurry up!
yes. And I'm gonna undress and put all my clothes together in a bundle. And
Wait. Are we talking full?
just pants and boots and breastplate. Yeah. Armor on padded leather or whatever, on normal stuff. But my wealthy clothing, I'm gonna bundle up and just carry over my head, not trying to ruin it.
Okay. Bud strips down to his fighter form, carries his stuff above his head so it doesn't get all gross. Maya's got her sandals in her hands so they don't get all gross.
Oh no, round my neck.
Oh, right, round your neck so you get your hands.
Got off the hands free, yeah.
Of course. Sammy and Sarah, do you take any changes or precautions?
No, I have my spare set in my bag, so
Wonderful.
just gonna change out of it
Do
anyway.
you know how hard it is to wash poo out of sandals, boots, or whatever?
And you know how much it discolors everything if it touches? It's just
I never tried it myself. No.
The countryside is an open rebellion, but do you know how hard it is to get poo out of sandals, everyone? Like, I know people are dying in the streets and we've been dethroned, but seriously.
Do you know how these cost, like, quite a lot of money?
Yeah, and it's the only money we have left, so there's nothing coming.
Yeah. You guys have, as far as I know it, you are all quite loaded. You have very wealthy equipment and extra add-ons to help you through this time, this troubling time.
It was all on Humphrey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Okay.
really?
See, this is why Maya always has a go bag, okay?
Like, all my survival stuff is on Humphrey. Like, tent, ration,
Yeah. My tent was on the camel, but, like,
cooking
yeah,
stuff,
Maya
medical
always-
kit, bedroll, etc.
Oh, do I not have the right image for this? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I'm holding on.
Please hold on to everything really, really tightly. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you.
clenched
Appreciate
butthole.
that. Oh my god, I don't think I have an appropriate sewer background image for us.
Just take the green grass.
Just,
I mean,
just do a
you know.
Google image search for Fatberg.
That would do it. That would do
Oh god,
it.
did anybody bring a pickaxe?
Terrible, terrible.
We're gonna use it.
It's what I do.
Fine. Fine. Be that way. You know what?
Okay.
Stupid sewers. Dungeon. We'll do it this way then. Okay. So let's go to our sewer map.
Uh-oh.
Here you are. Maya's got a torch. That is your only source of light down here. If we move Maya, you can see that you guys are at... Whoops, that's Sarah. You're at the back end of a sewer right here. You can just come down, and there's a bit of a... Well, nope, there's no walkway. You're in the middle of the muck.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the muck.
Oh, this disgusting.
Yes. Maya's like sort of she's got the piece of fabric impregnated with perfume she put on earlier. She's like, yes it is. It's pretty grim. Yes, let's go. And I'll just head on downhill, downstream.
Lovely.
Lead the way.
Yes. All right.
That's a very small torch.
Yep.
Okay.
It's 5 feet of bright light and another 10 of dim. Torches do not give off a huge amount of light.
Oh god, I lost him. So we're at
They don't
right.
get 30, 60.
Okay, if we're at a crossroads here, which way is the water flowing? Or I say the water flowing.
Down.
Liquid.
All right, so is that to the right or straight ahead?
Down.
Down.
Oh, right. Okay, actually down. Okay.
Down. Yeah.
I'm also gonna keep an ear out for any giant crocodiles or other horrors that might have down. as well.
Do you want to pause your movement then and take a listen?
Yes, I do.
I think we all stop for that moment because otherwise you just hear.
Right.
Shh. You smell that?
Yes.
Smell that.
Yes, Maya.
We
It
all
was
smell that.
Paraphrasing Ghostbusters. It's like, listen, smell that?
Give me perception checks, everybody.
Okay, that's just D20 plus perception, right? Come on, dice.
11.
32.
Oh, wow. Yeah, 32. Nope, it's quiet. It's just silent everywhere. A little bit of dripping here and there. You hear some
Alright,
squeaky rats running by.
Keep
Alright,
going,
I'm
but
gonna-
slow.
I'm gonna stealthily move forward then. I'm just gonna...
Maya, you're taking the light with you.
Well, keep up then. Also, shh, be quiet. What's this?
It's the battlefield.
It is a big basin. You can sort of lean your torch out over it. I'm going to move you to lean over a little bit. And you can see that this is just like a cauldron. Not a cauldron. What do you call it? It's like a big basin that would fill with water. The water flows into
Cistern.
it. And then there's
A cistern?
a cistern might be the right word. And a walkway around it.
Right, I'm just gonna sort of gradually, very carefully edge my way around. Okay, which way is the water flowing? Is it flowing down this way?
No, this way flows into the cistern as well.
Okay, I'm just gonna cross this and keep on going.
Yeah.
Is the water flowing downwards this way?
Nope, flows this way.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And it's right around here.
oh fuck.
Yeah, you had the right
Did Bud
idea
turn around?
to listen.
Or is he?
He's right here. You
Okay,
lost
am
him
I
in
the
the.
only one who can't see you?
He's outside of the light radius. You can't see him, but
Okay.
he's with you. You can
Alright.
hear him behind
Okay.
you.
I'm just
eh,
checking so he doesn't go back by himself.
He's fallen into the cistern.
No, it's right around here where that giant crocodile that you were waiting for and listening carefully for, but it's a crocodile, so it doesn't make any noise. Comes out of the water.
Oh, I knew this was going to happen.
You did. So you are not surprised, but you are ambushed. So the crocodile does get a first round of attacks. Who does it go after? Oh, of course it's going after Sarah. That's the appropriate one.
What else? What
Yeah.
else? Drown me in shit, Neal. I'm ready.
The crocodile comes out with a. I assume that's a crocodile noise.
God.
And it rolls a 19 against you.
Right, and now, Neal. No, that actually should still hit even with my shield. Unless my shield is a +2, then he doesn't hit.
No, your shield is not a +2.
No.
Your shield is the magical one, right?
Isa.
All right.
Yep.
The crocodile bursts forth from the water, going for Sarah's leg with a whopping 11 points of damage. It sinks its teeth into your leg.
One wound. Oh my god.
One wound. That wound will bother you for a long time. Grabs you by the leg and tries to drag you into the water. Give me a strength check. Or a dex check to grab onto something, anything, before it pulls you into the sewer.
Wait, can I choose or is it dex?
It's got to be dex to grab onto something. It'd be strength to maintain your grip. But
Can
dex
we
to...
try and grab onto Sarah?
She can try and grab onto someone next to her. On your turn, you could do something for her.
All right.
17.
Nope. Your hands slip on the slick stones as the crocodile drags you towards the water. Let's roll initiative.
Already have them.
Can somebody put me on the thing? I did click on my thingy that time, but it didn't. Put
did?
Me on the...
Well, they're all broken. The whole thing died somehow.
Woo. Okay, that's fine.
Let's try this again.
Wait, why is it called assassin?
He's not assassin. He's a crocodile.
He's a crocus. He's an assassin crocodile. They planted him
That's
down
his
here.
nickname.
Yeah.
What are
It's
you
an assassin.
break-
It's an assassin with a
Break
lot.
free from a grapple.
He's an assassin with really high disguise rolls.
I will give you an answer in just a minute. Sarah rolled an 8, and Budarius.
No, I haven't rolled yet at all.
Apparently,
okay.
Badarius is on
Oh, for
twice.
this one. Okay, never mind.
All right. Sammy's not on here. That's why.
Sammy's not on here.
Sammy, what'd you roll?
That rolled a 9. There we go.
9.
A 9.
And what did Sarah roll?
I rolled a no.
An 8. Okay.
But technically, but I didn't know I had to escape a grapple, so I have to account for that, you know.
Okay. So, So it would be an opposed strength check versus the crocodile's strength to free yourself from its maw. It's a strong croc. But you do go first, which is nice.
Nice. Let's try it. 1d20 plus 16. 28.
Ooh, that's quite good. And the crocodile doesn't have a very good grip on you, so you manage to pry open its mouth somehow and pull yourself free. I think you have to cling to the walls of this cistern, otherwise the weight of your armor will just pull you to the very bottom of it. Would you like to do anything else with your turn? You have movement.
Is climbing movement? Can I climb out of this?
Yes, you can. I'm going to ask you to make me a dex check to climb out because it is slippery. It is gross.
Does it get an OA though when I climb out?
No, because you will not be leaving its threatening reach.
Can I help her climb out? Can I give her like a bonus to?
Yes. If Sarah wants to delay until your turn.
Sarah, take my hand.
Sure. Yeah,
Perfect.
sure.
Go ahead and get advantage on the roll on Maya's turn, but before then, Badarius and Sammy will go. Bud.
So, Neal, please remind me what reach 2 means.
It means you can strike something up to 10 feet away from you.
That's great. I'm gonna let my clothes fall on the ground and take my partisan for the first time. Okay. I hope I remember how this works. Put the stabby end in front of me and just stab at the alligator, a crocodile.
Go for it.
I'm just gonna move here.
In the slippery, slimy, mucky stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's
no, the partisan.
Wait, it's a D10.
Oh, yeah. It's fix that. Oh my god. God.
Yes.
Sammy
Yeah.
Badarios, you double crit the crocodile. Triple damage.
Nice.
It only has 14 AC.
Okay, well, 10 points of damage, piercing damage.
That is terrible. That's downright terrible for 3d10 plus.
We take what we can get, okay?
Yeah.
We are the Harazim family, okay?
We do not roll well.
10 is pretty good. 10 is pretty good.
Our family words are, we roll poorly.
Yeah.
Instead of we rule poorly.
Sammy, go for it.
I'm gonna try and help Sarah escape the grapple.
Okay. Sarah, go ahead and make your roll. Sammy's helping you up instead of Maya.
Was it Dex or Strength for climbing?
Dex, because it's slippery and gross.
God damn it.
But you have advantage because Sammy's helping you.
L1 plus
Isn't that because I'm helping as well?
27.
Sammy
your turn
goes
now.
before you, so he decided to help you
okay.
instead, help her instead of you. Yeah.
I'm also
Oh, fine, whatever.
All right. Sammy pulls Sarah up onto dry
okay.
land. And Maya's turn.
Well, since I've been rudely rebuffed, I'm going to shoot at the crocodile instead.
What are you gonna do with the torch?
I'm going to put it down on the ground, out of the water, so
Okay.
it doesn't go out. Very carefully, propping it up against the wall.
Sconce magically appears on the wall.
Oh, fucking- So yeah, and I will shoot at the crocodile. Right, so 1d20 plus. Is it plus dex or is it plus 4?
4.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What? Okay, right.
Flops into the water.
Damn it! I'm never gonna get that back.
Nope.
I'll get it back for you.
Really? The crocodile swims right back up. It's not letting its prey get away and bites at Sarah. With a... does not have surprise now, so 7 and 9 is a 16 to bite you, Sarah.
Do I get my shield with this?
Yes, you do.
It doesn't hit.
All right. You bring your shield down in front of its face. It snubs against the wall. Maya gets her second shot, and then we roll initiative.
Okay, come on, little bow. 17?
You shoot it.
3 damage.
Crocodile is wounded.
Okay.
Nice. But I can't see his health. Too dark.
That's an 8. Crap, I forgot to put that. That's fine.
It's too big, actually.
Here's a health bar for you.
Oh god.
Oh, shit me!
It's almost half dead.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Just like me.
Yeah, and me.
Your health bar's at full, Sarah. You look like you're not. Oh, okay.
Oh.
There it is. There it is.
Leg.
Anna-Sophie, take it away.
I'm going to I'm gonna cast the battle hymn.
All
I'm going
right.
for some heroism here.
Sammy and Sarah both get +2 to their melee attacks. Budarios and Maya, who are not worshippers of Martha, get no bonuses to their attacks. Maya.
The price of being an atheist.
That's your turn,
Right, I'm gonna shoot the crocodile again. Oh no.
I think you know what to do.
Just a one straight 1d20, right?
No.
It's no good. It's no good. Give me a dexterity check to avoid slipping and falling into the muck.
Okay, is that a d20 plus dex?
Plus your dex, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh. So Sammy jostles you, knocking off your bow shot, but you recover. Go, Sammy. It's
Sammy
right in
goes to
front
stab
of you.
this croc.
You're gonna stab the crocodile.
I'm gonna stab the crocodile with a kunai. No, my kunai! Oh God, what's my death save?
I'm not gonna die in the sewers to a crocodile, people.
I thought we were doing too
No.
bad.
No.
Anna-Sophie just
14.
finished.
No.
Oh.
Next step, Sammy. Dex check.
Dex check. All right. What's my dex? 13. Whew.
All right. So you jostle Maya. She jostles you back. Neither of you do anything. Both of you are slipping all over the ground. The crocodile turns to Budarios and gives him a chomp. With a 6 and 7 is 13, 14, 13.
Nope.
I can
Nope.
math. All right. Budarios, it's your turn.
Okay. As I cheated you out of 6 points of initiative last round, I added this to this round, so that's why it's 20 now. As I'm the last one going in the round, I'm gonna make 2 attacks, right? Need 20 plus
Yep.
4. First one is a 16,
Hit.
and second one is an 8.
8 is a miss.
So that's 11 points of damage.
Ooh, the crocodile is badly wounded. Maya gets her last shot off at the end of the round.
Okay.
Oh,
do it.
didn't you take your armor off, Budarios? Does that 14 not hit you? No.
No, he left it
No.
on. Remember, he took his clothes
I
off.
kept the armor, just my clothes off.
Got it.
Tighty whities and some armor.
Okay. Let's roll initiative.
I'm going before the croc. That's a good thing.
Oh, well.
No. Oh no.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, that's not so bad. That's 5.
Well, you go first then, Maya.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the crocodile again. 13.
Oh,
Come
it hits
on!
its scales. No
Damn it.
good.
It's thrashing around, right? It's hard. The water keeps batting the arrows out of the way.
Just keeps splashing water onto you, and it gets all like in your face and in your lips, and it's gross. And Sammy, it's your turn. Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'm going for another kunai attack.
You hit it.
Oh, that crits, right?
Fuck.
You clear by 5. You crit the crocodile with your dagger, knife, kunai.
Ah!
You
4 damage.
stab it for 4 damage. The crocodile turns to face you, Sammy.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh god, that's not what we wanted.
everything.
So, which half of Sammy will we take with us? The top or the bottom?
Oh shit, Sammy.
Oh, no.
No, Neal, no.
The
Oh,
croc
dear.
crits you.
No.
Sammy, buddy.
No, that's too many dice.
No.
Oh,
That's gonna hurt.
I have 7 health, Neal.
Well,
Oh shit.
you take 12 damage.
Ooh.
So the croc bites Sammy, who then goes unconscious, and I think the croc drags Sammy in the water with him.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
And-
but then I get an OA. Oh, it doesn't get anybody an OA if he drags him.
Yes, weapon attack, melee weapon attacks would get OAs. Go for it, Sarah and Budarios. If you roll a
is he
natural
still-
1, you're gonna hit Sammy though.
Is he still in my
Oh,
reach?
fuck off, Neal. Don't be like that.
Yeah, you can make a roll to hit, Budarios. He's pulling away from you. He's provoking an attack of opportunity. 11's a
No.
miss.
Come on.
7's
Oh,
a miss. Sarah, it's your turn. Your twin brother has been pulled into the
Yes.
sewage.
Yes, okay, I'm trying, okay? No, still nothing. It's the same roll as before.
Yeah, I guess you just plunge your spear into the water, fishing
Yep.
after the crocodile, and it can't be found. But Darius, your brother, he's dying.
Fuck this. It's time for heroics, guys.
Oh,
I'm gonna drop the parties into the ground, take 5 steps, and then jump onto the crocodile and beat him and maul him to death.
Darius takes a deep breath and dives into the water to wrestle the crocodile. Give me your wrestling maneuver, and if you kick the crocodile in the balls, it doesn't work.
Well, the
They're
first
internal.
Kick it in the cloaca.
The first is a miss.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, bud.
Come on, bud. Yes,
hit it.
go. Yes, okay, we're good.
But can you bring it down? It's badly wounded.
Well, it's time to hit where it hurts. Groin kick.
Fucking damn it!
Unfortunately,
Bludgeoning damage.
the crocodile's balls are internal, and so instead of killing it, you only bring it to 1 HP.
Oh
It had 5 HP, yeah.
I'm getting my lucky pink dice up. By the way, check out my.
Okay,
pink.
Maya, you get your last attack.
All right. all right,
Bud
all right.
is under the water. The crocodile's under the water. You can sort of see it glimmering down there, so you know the right place to attack. Give me your last shot.
I can't
Just
even.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, even with the penalty for shooting through water, you hit it. Give me some
Okay,
damage.
1d6.
That's all you needed. That's it. It had 1 HP. The arrow hits the croc, Bud. You feel it twitch in your arms.
Just get it in the eye.
But now we have a new problem. Is that, Bud, how much are you wearing?
Oh God.
Well, he's just wearing his armor and
He's just
Underwear.
wearing his armor, which is how much?
Wait.
50 pounds?
I can tell you how much it is. 16, 20 away. 58.95 pounds.
Well, it's a lot.
My weight allowance is 85 and my max
But you
press is
can't swim
20.
with that much weight, even if you're not encumbered. That's still too much to swim in.
That's true.
So
Well,
Bud is below the surface, Sammy's below the surface, Sarah and Maya, you see the crocodile stop thrashing, but there's just bubbles coming up. What are you guys on the surface gonna do?
Can I swim with 32.8 pounds of gear?
You're gonna have some trouble. Is there a way that you can drop some of that?
Only by taking my arm. How quickly can I take my armor off?
What are you wearing for armor? Leather?
Yeah.
You can take it off in a minute.
one
How long
round.
does Bud hold his breath for?
1/3 his constitution. So, a couple minutes.
All right. In that case, I'm just gonna. Well, in fact, I'll have to take my clothes off because my armor is under my clothes. So I'm basically
Right.
just gonna like frantically strip.
Wouldn't the
And-
croc?
Wouldn't what?
Wouldn't the croc float?
Why are you black and white, by the way?
Because I'm unconscious.
Right.
It might float, but I think its buoyancy will maybe make it slowly float. At the point in time, the crocodile had
Also,
already emptied
it's
its air
leaking.
bladder. Yeah, it's leaking. It's gaining. It might be neutral, so it's probably staying at its point.
Okay, so
so
yeah.
Maya strips. Sarah.
Fuck.
Is the crocodile still holding on to Sammy or has it let go?
It's hard to tell. The crocodile's definitely dead. Sammy's still in its mouth, but you know, a dead crocodile doesn't have pressure to chomp.
Right. With how much weight can I feasibly swim? I do have the swimming proficiency as well, if that helps.
Like half your strength score in weight. So if your strength is 617, then you could swim with like 8 pounds. about
Okay, I
it.
can swim with 8 pounds, and my armor alone is, I guess, we're both okay.
Yeah. It's really
We
hard to
both would
swim
have
with weight.
strip. Yeah, I'm stripping down. I'm
Okay.
stripping down as well.
Let's get naked in the sewer. Woo! So yeah.
Interesting
I
tone.
I must admit, Budarius had dreams about this, but not in a sewer.
Oh, also,
And not with his
also-
sisters?
Well, no, never.
Okay, right. Anyway, Maya will dive into the water after slipping and sort of like try and lever Sammy out of the crocodile's mouth.
You can get Sammy out. Do you have a swimming proficiency, Maya?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so you dive in after Sammy, you get Sammy, you can sort of kick to the surface. Give me, and that's probably it. I think you can tread water, and that's like the best
Yeah.
you can do.
That's fine.
It's not a big pool. It's not like you're gonna get swept away by a strong current.
Yeah,
you-
so I'm
so
just
you-
basically trying to keep Sammy above the water because,
All right.
you know.
You've got Sammy. Sarah, you dive in after. And I guess you find Badarios near the bottom of the cistern, having like wrestled the crocodile and then just sunk.
Yep.
How are you? What are you gonna do?
Also, you're probably stronger than me.
How much does it take me to paddle him upstairs, up to the water surface?
Do you have a swimming proficiency?
Yes, I do.
Bud, do you have a swimming
Just
proficiency?
in case for this very moment.
I'm glad someone took it. Bud, do you also have a swimming proficiency?
Sure not.
Give me a strength check at disadvantage, Sarah.
Right. What if, okay, just an idea. What if I put a rope down there and he would have to climb out? Would that be easier or more difficult?
Oh, it'd be way easier. Yeah.
Well, let's do the rope then.
Okay, so you get to Bud, you can't pull him up, so you swim back to the surface, grab a rope, and what do you do with your rope? Just
Well, I'm gonna tie it around my waist, right? And then like throw it in, and then
It
like
floats
put
on the water.
Put my weight. Well, lovely. Does it?
it's rope. It's not gonna sink to the bottom. Not like
I don't know how
Not
heavy it is.
It's
Hold on, I got
made of
some.
fiber.
Hold on. I'm gonna.
There is
Have anything heavy. I'm
there's
gonna.
a 16-pound partisan lying on the ground.
Yep, I'll take the partisan. I'll attach the rope to the partisan, Neal, and I'm gonna like throw the. I'm not gonna throw the partisan down, but I'm gonna let it drown in the water. Otherwise, I'm
Fishing for Bud.
die. But
all right.
Fishing good time.
Badarius, what is your constitution score?
My constitution is 13, but during all that time, can I do something myself?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I just didn't think
I
you
would
could do
like-
anything.
Well, I was just waiting for all the others to get it out of the system. So, no, I'm trying to get to one of the walls of the system and
Okay.
use the dagger and maybe try to push myself up with because it's made out of stones, right? Single stones, the bricks that are laid on each other.
Right.
To find cracks in it and kind of start heaving myself up because I'm in the water. I shouldn't weigh my full weight.
That's true.
That's
You
my
just have to
idea.
pull up your gear weight. The
Yeah.
walls are slick with all sorts of nasty stuff, so why don't you give me a dex check to try and climb out with the aid of your dagger? Ooh,
20?
I think that's gonna work. So, Sarah dives down to save you, comes back out, gets to the surface, ties a rope around her, grabs the partisan, and like starts to throw it in when Badarius' arm reaches out and he pulls himself to the surface.
Nearly, sister. Nearly. Oh, you were help. Right. Okay. Never mind. Right. I'm just going to sort of try and doggy paddle, doing it sort of hand under the chin, sort of doggy paddle to the side, and be like, "Can I maybe grab like can't
part-
quite."
The party surfaces. Sammy, you've been taking bleeding
Hi.
damage.
I've been taking bleeding damage. I was waiting until you actually said something about that.
Yep. What's it been? 2 rounds? Take 2 points of bleeding damage. And Sarah, Sam, your brother's dying again.
Yep. I'm gonna stabilize Sammy. So as he lays down on the ground, I put my
because he's
obviously yeah. I'm gonna help, and I'm gonna hold him tight. And it's just in his mind, right? What he sees is like a starry night in the Akuban palace, and Sammy and Sarah are like sitting there, and they are stargazing together, right? And Sarah has her arm around Sammy, like on his chest right here, where he has like a huge wound right now, right? And it just feels like this. It's like a warm, quiet moment as they are watching the stars. And that's when he stabilizes, but he doesn't wake up from that, unfortunately.
It's a much better scene than me drowning in shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a good scene. So the party's here, catching their breath in the sewers. You've all
Covered
been
in shit.
submerged. Yes, you've all been completely head to toe submerged, but you're alive.
Maya's just like, oh god, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, at least nobody recognizes now.
Thank you, Sarah, for saving Sammy's life.
Fine, whatever. Glad to see you all out.
I guess I'm currently leaning forward, trying not to throw up. I'm like, you're welcome.
This is disgusting.
Oh god. Oh god.
I'm just sort of scraping myself off and just.
Yeah, I like to drag Sammy along. I mean, it's the only way that's possible, right?
Yeah. You guys can drag Sammy along as you pull through the sewers.
I'm gonna sort of scrape off the worst of the filth and put my clothes back on.
Yeah.
Well, I get my partisan back and my stuff.
Yeah. You can put your gear back on. You follow the flow until eventually you reach where the sewer empties out into the ocean. But there are nice bars across the way.
Oh, of course there's bars.
Yeah, I don't want anything getting into the sewers or into the city.
Are they, like, is it openable or?
There is not a lock on it, no. They're just bars.
Sunk into the stonework?
Yeah.
Can I check if one of them has any rust on it? Are they iron bars?
They are brass, but they are old. They've been here a very, very long time. They're not in the greatest of condition.
Brother? I believe this is, your wheelhouse.
I never installed sewers, nor have I been bars.
No, I meant they kick them very hard, brother. You're good at kicking things, right?
Kick them.
Yes. Or punch,
yes.
but I'd suggest kicking.
Of course.
Would you like to bend bars, lift gates?
Yeah, I would like to do the bender.
Perform the bending.
Is there a way to assist in the bending with the rope?
Yes.
You can make your own check as well. You both can make bend bars checks.
Oh god, yeah.
that's
So
fine.
it's the D100. I have 13%. So
13 or lower on a D100.
yes, wish me luck, boys. Here it comes.
Oh my god.
You nailed it. I don't even need to roll.
No, take it away,
Nope.
Medarius. Tell me how it goes.
Well, I guess first he tries to push with two hands from one side, and sees that it moves a bit, and with a lot more power, he kind of bends it more open. Then he's able to squeeze himself halfway through it, and starts to push from both sides with his back and with his hands, and puts all the power he has into it. And then one of the bars, I guess, just gives way and cracks.
All right, you guys have access to the ocean. Well done.
I'm going to immediately go and wash myself off in the ocean.
Yeah. From this point, you can...
It's Shawshank Redemption. Just
from this point, you can see all of the ships in the harbor. Most of them have pulled, half a mile out. There are a few that are still in the harbor. Some of them are on fire. One of the wooden docks is on fire. It looks like most of the fighting in the city has stopped. You do see rounded up people that are sort of like being guarded and watched by soldiers and pile weapons off to one place. You're free and clear. If you take even the smallest amount of precautions, no one's gonna see where you are.
Is there a small ship, like fisherman's ship?
fishing
or
boat?
something?
Totally, yeah. But it's out in the water.
How far is out in the water? I mean,
no.
I mean, I can't swim there. It's far from me, but
Let's not draw any attention to ourselves, brother. We'll just walk up the coast until we find another fishing village. That would be best.
Okay.
Surely, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Let's just
We
leave
can't walk
quickly
up the
and-
coast with Sammy, though. We can't walk with him.
Well,
That's
we
true.
can rig some sort of stretcher for him. Look, there's trees, right?
No, so we're gonna start cutting down some trees. Yes.
Do you know stretchers, brother? Two sticks and some fabric. I have some very nice silk scarves here, which I will sacrifice to carry our brother.
How generous of you.
He owes me.
Okay, what if we're going even smaller? What is there a rowing boat that would fit 4 people somewhere?
Probably, yeah. You would have to go. So right now, let's see if I can get us a picture of the city. Show to players. Here we go. So this is the harbor of Talushar. The sewer exit is like, if you look at the right side of the map, the wall kind of comes out from the harbor and then heads towards land, like at a 90-degree angle. You are on that sort of segment. So you can like come out and look around the corner into the harbor. You would have to like head into the harbor to get to one of these rowboats that's tied up on one of the docks. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying it would put you in a position to be spotted by people there.
Mm-hmm. How far of a swim are we talking?
3 rounds. 3 minutes.
Okay, but there's also possible to dive along the way, since I have a swimming proficiency technically, right?
You
I could dive,
swim under the
back
water.
up, dive.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna suggest that to the people. I said we could risk it. We could get like a small rowing boat.
We could, but I just feel that we'd be a sitting duck, as it were, out in the water.
I agree. I'm not sure if a rowing boat will do it. It is very slow.
It would still be safer to take probably like a route to a fishing village via the sea than to walk with a stretcher, which slows us down incredibly all the way to the next village.
but we'd be very visible out on the water, and we don't exactly look like fisher people.
But we'll also I mean, we'll have to take the road if we take the stretcher. We'll also be very visible on the road.
Just walk along the beach. Walk along the tree line. I think we should move quite soon, though, because this is slightly conspicuous. But somebody's going to think about the sewers soon.
Well, if we can't get a fisher boat, I suggest we start moving. Could someone carry my shield and my partisan, so I can? How much does Sammy weigh with all his stuff?
Oh, I'll get it. 36 plus whatever I weigh.
Here's the thing, if we carry the stretcher, I think we still can't carry enough. I don't know how overloaded you guys are, but I don't think...
165 total. Also, in my pack, I have a spyglass, if any of you guys want to use that.
I don't think we can carry him feasibly, because we'd have, like, carrying weight is different from dragging, right?
Alright, I've got a 32 gear weight and then 55
Neal,
carry weight, or weight allowance.
yeah. How much can I drag along? What's
You can
what's the
drag
formula?
about twice as much as you can carry.
If I take Sammy's gear, and then...
Nope, it's not gonna work anyway. What does a stretcher do? Does it half the amount that I have to drag, or does it?
Yeah, a stretcher would just be you. It'd be the equivalent of dragging, except someone else is carrying the other weight, so you can move more quickly. Like if you drag him, he's bumping, and it's gonna be a little bit slower than if you carry, you know. But same thing, like same weight allowance. Don't you have a high strength?
17.
Yeah.
I'm not Calvian. I can't carry mountain.
You could still drag him if you're encumbered. You could drag him
just be very
slowly.
slow.
Okay. Well, I would go with that then, if that's possible.
All right. You guys head out, and you're just gonna drag Sammy along the beach, along the coastline.
Can we stop to make it a basic stretcher?
you're gonna need to get to somewhere where there's like trees. There's not appropriate driftwood on the beach, so you can drag him for a ways until you find something. Yes. Let's take a look at how far that takes you. It's only 9 minutes of dragging Sammy along the beach before you come across an area where you can put things together, form a rudimentary stretcher, and leave Talushar, heading north along the coast. Well, the beach doesn't go that far. After a ways, it comes to a spot where the tide is high enough that it's hitting the cliffs themselves, and the beach sort of disappears for the next 100 feet or so along the shoreline. We're going to take our last break here, and we're going to come back as the players try and get to safety and keep Sammy alive again. See you guys on the other side of a break. Bye-bye.
Again.